Glad to have you with us in the Valley of the Sun, Phoenix, Arizona, as we're here for what should be another exciting edition of the Rate Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the New Mexico Lobos, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Minnesota Golden Gophers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So New Mexico's offense will get first crack at it today. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world.
Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. They'll run it from the gun. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll send the tight end in motion. Just feeds the running back. Oh, what a cut! Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Slipping, sliding, dancing his way down to the 32. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Handoff to the single back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
And on this opening drive, the D gave up some yards, but that's okay. They buckled down when they needed to. They forced the field goal, keeping the home crowd still engaged, still excited, and now they get the football.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Minnesota's offense will go to work for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Looking downfield, it's Lindsey. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Looking for blockers. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. He'll get it out to the 14 before going out of bounds. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The give to the back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6. And the Lobos with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab near the marker, it's Johnson. And he's got enough for the 1st down. It'll be at the 35. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the right. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Now they'll run the draw. Nice move there. Gets it out across the 40, stopped short of the line to gain. They'll mark it at the 41, and might they choose to go for it here. They boot it away. He makes the fair catch, and they'll spot the ball at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. He'll pull it on the read. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. It's caught. There he goes. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds, and this offense trying to put something together. A strike downfield. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. The Golden Gophers are on the move. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. From the gun, the running back has it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try the run. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23. Quite a bit of work to do on third down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. Caught over the middle. It's Tracy. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. They're up by a touchdown here in the first.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. And the 35 has got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
And that's the beauty of this offense and this playmaker at wide receiver. Throw the ball short, but what he does after the catch, he's just got so much speed, so dynamic with the football, and this is why they get it to him short, because he can take it to the house or make a big play on any reception.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Quick completion on the out. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Looking downfield on first down. Here's the pressure. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
The Lobos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught behind the line. It's Buckley. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Lobos line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. And the third down pass is incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He caught it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, New Mexico!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the tight end. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. Quarterback on the keeper. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Slips away. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky. Things working pretty well for this defense, out of the dime package and still getting plenty of heat on the quarterback.
Yeah, get off the rock, understand the situation. All the fast guys got the back end covered. It's my job to seek and destroy the quarterback. Great job by the defensive line rushing after that guy and getting him on the ground.
And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Excellent job on the punt. Bounces out of bounds at the 5, and they'll have 95 yards to go in front of them. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a 1st down at the 22. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Caught in the backfield. It's Key. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Safe completion on the screen. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. A fun postseason battle here. Deadlocked at the end of the 1st. Here's a quick check of the stats so far. We've got a good one on our hands here. Let's hope we keep those good vibes going here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. And this offense, not good enough.
The Lobos will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
The give is to Taylor. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Here's a heat. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Golden Gophers will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch and make it at the 14, and they'll be backed up to start this drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking for a big gain. Makes the catch down the right side. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44. They'll toss it to the outside on the left. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Lobos can really attack on this 2nd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Tackle is made at the 44 after the 5-yard gain and the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
Man, this offense, they gotta find something. They gotta get in the rhythm somehow. So far, no success, not protecting the quarterback. Really, the only good thing I can say so far is they haven't turned the football over.
They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snagged in the middle, it's Johnson. He'll work his way down to the 28.
And I love the quarterback's accuracy. You hit him in stride, man. Hit him where he can catch the football and continue to run and do more damage after the catch like he did right there.
The Lobos will line it up on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the 1st down. And the Lobos, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Got it behind the line. It's Thomas. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. He'll pull it on the read. Made a defender miss. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Lobos! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes with the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Lindsey. Oh, they're after him. Makes the grab. It's Tracy. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. They'll give it on the counter. Picks up the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Golden Gophers just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
There's a great example of a zone blitz by the defense, and those confuse quarterbacks and offensive linemen because you're dropping defensive linemen out in coverage, but then you're bringing pressure from the 2nd level, and that time the defense was able to fool them and get home.
The Golden Gophers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. The throw to the outside is complete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And he inside the 15-yard line.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Taylor. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the play fake. Fires into the end zone.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
To the air, it's Lindsey. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Absolutely center cut. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. This guy's been around a while and in his junior season showing. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
The Lobos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Buckley. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. And the Lobos decide to punt it away. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Looking for a man. It's Lindsey. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. The Golden Gophers line up to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Powers through the defender. He'll be brought down at about the 18-yard line, not enough to move the sticks. The Lobos will call on their punt team. Looks it in at the 40. What a cut! Now he's loose. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. Looking to the big tight end. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Wants to throw. It's Lindsey. It's complete. And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take it. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And that's exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. This drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the catch. It's Buckley. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to pass. Throwing right. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down or you see them trying to catch it. It looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster?
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Back to pass, it's Lindsey. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Unleashes to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. Splits the uprights, good. The lead now 6 here in the second. with the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Give to the running back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll heave it deep. He's got it down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. And the Lobos in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Deep shot for the end zone. He caught it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The snap sets up to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Just drives it between the uprights. The lead is down to a field goal. Late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, we can feel the excitement of this Rate Bowl in Phoenix back here in our studios. Talk about a riveting first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and in the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. Fires to the right. Complete on the comeback. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Lofts one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. A big play as he takes it all the way down to the 17-yard line before going out of bounds. And the Golden Gophers have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Using the quick game. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. The Golden Gophers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. With the run on first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on second and goal. Direct snap. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Let's see what the Lobos offense has in store. He'll keep it himself.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
On third down, he drops to throw. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Gives it on the option. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
Motion from the wideout. With jet sweep pass. Nice move, creates some space. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Handoff from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Now facing a third and long. To throw, it's Lindsey. Finds a spot in the middle. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Golden Gophers have this offense rolling. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Gophers!
And he's in for his 3rd rushing touchdown. You college fantasy football players, that is what you want to see. +6, +6, +6. Let's go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Now New Mexico will go back to work on offense. After giving up that score, now turning it on. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Lobos will bring the punt team onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
Looking to throw, it's Lindsey. Rush is on him. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Taylor. He stopped just inside his own 40. They'll mark it at the 39, and it'll be 4th down. The Golden Gophers will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. Let's see what the Lobos offense has dialed up this time. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. And don't you just feel like this
Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
you could just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Crosses the 45. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
How about this offense? What are you thinking as a defense right now? I'm thinking pass, pass, bringing in guys, making sure I stay deep, playing for the pass, and they run the run right at him. Kind of catch him off guard, get the big yardage, big play, 1st down for this offense.
And the Lobos are marching down the field. Looking for a crease, it's Humphrey. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Trying play action. Grab near the sticks, it's Humphrey. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5.
And that's a good lesson for quarterbacks out there. When you're throwing to your running backs, if you get it to them early and they've got some space around them, they can do damage. And that's exactly what happened there. These guys are trained to be great once they have the ball in their hands. He makes people miss. He shows you the speed, and it's a big chunk play in the pass game.
He wants to throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Buckley. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. And this one is perfect. Are forced to settle for 3. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. They'll leave it with him. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on 1st down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. Reels it in down the left side. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go with a quick touch pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Taylor has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Golden Gophers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota! And they take it in for 6. more points.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. The inside handoff. There he goes! They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We reach the break. It's Minnesota holding the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Bankston. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
This quarterback obviously did a lot of film prep coming into this one. He has been picking this defense apart. With that last completion, guys, he's now got over 300 yards passing.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Smith. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Lobos come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's McKinney. Runs through a tackle. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Quarterback on the keeper. Quarterback gets past the marker. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Lobos kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter. Get your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
The Minnesota offense is headed back onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can...
Oh, he's got some space. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force-feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
The Golden Gophers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. To the ground, he's got it again. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Snap it to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Golden Gophers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to... It's a fumble. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. looking for a physical attack from the gun. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Rides to the back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Back to throw, it's Lindsey. Pulls it in, it's Tracy. He goes out of bounds right at the 30. Good pickup on that one. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. This time they'll go to the running game. He gets it across the 25 to the 24, give him 5 on the carry. The Golden Gophers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Look out, he's got room. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Taylor. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Turning it on. Got enough space. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And that's a big reason why this offense is so dangerous. If they get the lead, because of this guy's scrambling ability, they can just close the door, put that foot on your throat, and not take it off. Nobody was open that time. It looked like he was going to get sacked, and he just very nonchalantly was able to buy himself.
Touchdown, Golden Gophers! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
On to attempt the try. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. We will get another look at this New Mexico offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Lobos come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. And the Lobos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. He stopped after getting a yard out to the 30. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. After run, now throw. He's going to take off. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
On the play. That's a 1st down for the offense.
That's caught. It's Thomas. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
2nd down coming up.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to keep it in the air. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphrey.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And that's good enough for a first down.
The Lobos didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. Good throw and catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Motion from the back.
Third down coming up.
He's going to look for a man on third and short. They get to him as he throws. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
Well, you got to love the attitude of this team. I know they're still down by a lot on the scoreboard, but a really nice job by the quarterback. Accurate throw on that touchdown pass.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. The deficit is huge. This one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but better job by the hands team falling on the football.
Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking it and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop it.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback.